It's been 26 years since a Formula One race was held in South Africa. There is an entire generation of South Africans who have never heard or seen a Formula One car in real life. This weekend, that was about to change. Hello and welcome to somewhere in downtown Cape Town. You might have noticed that behind me there's a Formula One car. Red Bull is here. David Coulthard is here. Tomorrow, Sunday the 2nd of June, they will be shutting down the city for one of the biggest Formula One events ever to happen on the African continent. We'll be there, but right now we've been given exclusive behind the scenes access to show you, our Cars.co.za audience, what it takes to shoot a commercial with an F1 car.
Go again.
Moving a Formula One car around the world is an enormous effort. A team of about 20 travel with the car. Red Bull's show car is a V8 from the 2011 Formula One season, and it takes about 8 people just to start the thing. Then of course, to film it, you need some crew and a bakkie with a crane on the top.
So this is the second or third scene of the day, and it's a scene that will be quite familiar to a lot of South Africans, and that's stopping at a traffic light and buying a magazine. So right now, David Coulthard is actually in the car. He's the only person able to drive that car. He does all the stunt driving, and he's busy buying a copy of The Big Issue in Cape Town.
Then it was time for the first big action shot of the day. Nothing can prepare you for how loud a V8 Formula One car really is. Red Bull's aim was to make a global advert with a particularly South African flavor. The concept was David Coulthard racing a Toyota Hiace through the streets of Cape Town, and pulling off a script like this is no joke. And as is usually the case in filmmaking, everything was taking longer than you'd hoped for.
A lot of pressure on the film crew. Winter hours in Cape Town are really, really short. The sunset is coming up very quickly. They've got quite a bit still to do.
But eventually, it was go time. Being this close to a Formula One car and listening to it drive through the streets of Cape Town was a surreal experience. And then the realities of shutting down an entire city occasionally brought everyone back down to earth.
Right, you see that? That is a Cape Town My City bus, and the city will shut down the whole city for you, right? City officials will shut everything down, but buses still have right of way. So David Coulthard sitting in a Red Bull Formula One car, everything's shut down. Nah, let the bus through, let the bus through.
Once all the buses had cleared the set, it was finally time to get the money shot. The Red Bull F1 car cruising under the iconic Cape Town Civic Centre.
That's pretty much that. That's got to be one of the final shots of the day. The sun has set. I'm sure the director's going to call wrap shortly. That is the end of the commercial shoot. Tomorrow is the big day where Red Bull shuts down the city of Cape Town and DC runs that car in front of 75,000 South Africans. It's going to be a very, very good day, and we'll be there covering the whole thing.
With most of the shots in the bag and the sun completely gone, the Red Bull crew was left to put David's car to bed, ready for the next day.
It's Sunday morning, the grandstands have been built, the city has been shut down. David Coulthard will be doing his first run at 1:30 this afternoon. This place is going to be packed, but it's very early, there's absolutely no one here yet, and I'm gonna go get a coffee.
With the crowd starting to stream in, Red Bull made sure there was plenty of entertainment, and local drifters were invited to show off their cars and their impressive skills. And before the Formula One runs began, the Red Bull engineers had a surprise for us.
David Coulthard!
Of Cape Town. It's happening, it's real, there's nothing that sounds like a Formula One car. I've got goosebumps, and I'm pretty sure everyone here does too.
This is one of those dreams for so many years we've gone back in South Africa.
Yeah!
What a beautiful day to be in Cape Town!
Formula One cars represent the very pinnacle of modern engineering. They are, and always have been, the fastest cars in the world around a track. This weekend was about entertainment, but I think it was more than that. I think seeing this icon of the sport, David Coulthard, in action, feeling the sound of the F1 car in your chest, I think it's inspiring. South Africa hasn't had a Formula One driver for 39 years now, but maybe after this weekend, that will change.
And hopefully what we can do is maybe stimulate the next future world champion is out there. A young boy or a young girl will be watching today, the first time seeing a Formula One car and getting excited about maybe one day they could be driving them.
Thanks for watching our exclusive behind-the-scenes film about the incredible advert filmed in South Africa. You can go watch David Coulthard take on a taxi right now on redbull.com or click on the link which has just appeared on your screen.